No need for applause, guys, obviously. None of you know me, I'm not famous. No, good afternoon to you all. I'm the lucky bunch, you're all going to walk out of here with £10,000 cheques, I hope. I saw this thing on Facebook a couple of days ago, and it said, governments won't change the world, entrepreneurs will. And I thought, tongue-in-cheek, is this just one of those sayings that entrepreneurs put together to make themselves feel nice and cuddly? And I thought, okay, stop being so cynical, and I actually looked, and I took a look back at the last kind of 10 years or so, and I looked at the way that we digest content, so video, films, music, entertainment, the way that we read books, the way that we communicate and interact with each other socially, the impact that technology has had on the third world, and all this type of stuff. And I had to come to the conclusion, really, that entrepreneurs have definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, changed the world. So as you do, I have to click the like button on that picture. But then I thought to myself, coming here today, there is going to be a room full of entrepreneurs who may just want to change something in their industry. You may have solved a problem. You might have found a pain point that you'd like to address. You might be adding some value. You might be making something quicker, more cost-effective, easier to use for your target audience. But the net effect of all of that is that you do end up changing the world, because if you do any of those tasks really, really well, then you'll have the influence to be able to have an impact on your target demographic, on your audience, potentially on your own lives with your family, your community. And again, the net effect, imagine if all of you in here today walked away with the load you were looking for and you became a tremendous success. That would certainly have an impact on the world. Now, most entrepreneurs want to change the world, but the majority of entrepreneurs probably can't even change a £10 note, to be honest. And a lot of it is because they lack the focus. And this is a really important thing now, because unless you're able to focus on what it is you're doing, the end goal doesn't matter. So, the thing is, entrepreneurs are very, very goal-focused, which is cool. But unless you create enough impact on every step going forward, the end goal kind of doesn't matter, right? So, when we started our first business, the only thing I was interested in was in raising our seed capital. I had no interest in anything else. I wasn't sure what was on TV, I wasn't going out, I wasn't concerned with the latest fashion or what was happening on the net. All I cared about was raising enough money to get this business off the ground. When we did that, all I then cared about was getting our first customer, right? In fact, we already had our first customer before we raised the money. All I wanted to make sure was that I could repeat that, and so on and so forth. We carefully focused our attention on the next step to make sure that it was a slam dunk completely.